This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here at the Carrboro Town Commons with Maggie Funkhouser, who is the Carrboro Farmers Market manager. Hey, Maggie.
Hi. Thanks
I'm
so
so glad
for chatting with me.
This is great that we're finally able to get together because so much has happened over the last couple years, and it wasn't conducive really to getting together, but now things are getting better. So how long have you been the market manager?
I started working here in 2019. At that time I was actually hired as the assistant manager, and I became the manager in early 2020.
Okay.
Which was great timing.
Yeah, really. Let's close everything down now that I'm manager.
It was an adventure. I like to think of it as an adventure.
Yeah, and you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, but before I worked here, I worked around Carrboro in lots of different roles. At one point, I worked in restaurants. I worked as a barista. At one point, I managed a culinary garden. I worked as a baker as well. So I wore lots of hats, I guess.
Right.
But I love, I love our local food scene, and it was really important for me to be involved in that.
Well, that's great. So, like we talked about earlier, the market is finally getting back to the way it used to be with events and things like that. And I know there's a lot of stuff coming up. Well, first, tell the market hours.
Yeah, our current hours are Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to noon. And Wednesday afternoons, 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay, the Wednesdays just started back up recently, so
Yep.
A lot of people aren't even aware that it's open again on Wednesday.
Yeah, and it'll run until the week before Thanksgiving. So
Right.
it'll be a little bit of an extended season this year.
Okay, so I know there's a lot of stuff coming up, so tell folks about all the events you have coming up.
Yes, we're very excited to have special events. This is the first year we've had special events since 2019. So we're so excited to be able to host our events safely again. We're going to kick off our special events this year with our Kids Seedling Day, which is this Saturday. That's April 30th. It'll start at 8:30 in the morning. Our farmers are donating seedlings, mostly like tomato seedlings, for kids to plant and then take home. We'll have gardening tips for them, little kids activities as well. That's a really fun community event. And then to celebrate strawberries, we'll have our annual Strawberry Jamboree. We're hosting that on a Wednesday this year. It's Wednesday, May 18th. We'll have cake samples with strawberries from Sarah Cooney of the Roots Cellar. We will have live music and lawn games. It'll be really fun. And then our big special event that I think everyone, myself included, looks forward to is Tomato Day. And that's scheduled for Saturday, July 9th. And we're really excited to have that one again. It'll take over the market. Tomatoes will take over the market. We'll have tasting in the gazebo, live music, all sorts of stuff. It'll be really fun.
Now, I know that in the past you guys did a harvest dinner in the fall. Does it look like you're going to be able to do that again this year?
We're still discussing that. For the on the logistics side, as well as the gathering side. Who knows what the world and the pandemic will look like in September, which is when we usually host it. So we're kind of in discussions about having the harvest dinner, but we don't have a date for it for that reason.
Okay. I know there's a lot of farmers. There's been a lot of farmers over the years. I did the website for years and grew to know a lot of them, but there's a lot of them I don't know now because it's like a younger generation of farmers has come in with more specialty products. How many farmers are involved in the farmers market right now?
I think that our current number is around 80, and that's that's our number of active, or of members, what we call members. So that's farmers, crafters, and prepared foods folks. And our total number of vendors hovers around 80 probably.
Wow.
But I know. But on any given market day, I would say right now we have probably 50 coming on a Saturday, and at the height of the main season, tomatoes, we'll have probably 60. I would be willing to bet at the market.
And I know a couple years ago they redid the market area to make it a little bit nicer, so that's really great.
Yeah, it's totally gorgeous. The paving is wonderful. They just resurfaced the playground as well. So we're really lucky to be able to use this space, and it's just perfect for us.
Right, and for anybody who's been living under a rock, this is up here at right next to Carrboro Town Hall. And they have a lot of most of the special events happen right here where we are in the what we call the bandstand, because that's what it was built as. Again, I know too much history, but that's what this was built for, was a bandstand.
When it was a baseball field.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, in the transition. So anyway, one last thing that I want to mention, because when I came to the market on Wednesday, I noticed the beautiful new t-shirts that you guys have. So tell folks a little bit about them.
Oh, I love our t-shirts. So we get a new design every year done. They're designed by the Splitter Group, which is a local Carrboro design firm. And this year they based it on vintage almanac covers. So it's really beautiful, nice and crisp and simple design. And we have them printed on t-shirts by TS Designs out in Burlington. So we try to keep it locally sourced. And they're ultra soft cotton. They're really beautiful. So right now we have them in kind of like a honey, we call it a honey color. We have it in a yellow color, and then like a nice deep green color as well.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Lane really did a great job on them, but that's not surprising.
No, it's really not. They do a wonderful job for us every year.
Yeah, they do, and it's nice that you sort of switch it up and have new products every year.
Yeah, I think so too. It's exciting. People love it, and it's fun to. We use the first day of our main season hours. So in April, when we switch over to our long hours, we use that as an excuse to roll out the new t-shirts. We call it T-shirt Day. So it's really fun.
It might be cool to make a quilt out of all past years.
Oh, I love that idea.
T-shirts, because the variety of them is so wide.
Yeah, that's so true. That's a great idea. If there are any quilters out there.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of them around here, I'll tell you. Now, is there anything else that you think it's important to share with folks about the Carrboro Farmers Market? Oh, I wanted to mention too, the market website is CarrboroFarmersMarket.com. And for people who might not be aware, you still have to be within 50 miles of the market to sell your product.
That's correct.
So you don't have a bunch of people coming in here bringing stuff from, and it's grown by the farmers themselves. It's not, bought at Costco and brought in or anything like that.
Absolutely. Everything that you find here is grown or produced by the owner. Typically, the owner is on site, so you can talk to them, actually meet your farmer who grew your food, which is really somewhat unique. And we're really lucky that we have such a strong agricultural community in this area. And not only that, but with such a wide variety of products. I mean, you can find vegetables, you can find strawberries, you can find bison, you can find donuts, and all sorts of stuff.
And I recently got 2 absolutely gorgeous cedar chests from Louis Graham.
Yes, we have wonderful artisan crafters too, and we're really very
and
fortunate.
his products are just, the craftsmanship is just nothing like it. He takes it from his sawmill to the final product, which where do you find that?
And it's truly made with love. I think you can tell the things that you find here are really people who put their heart into growing them and making them.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Maggie. It's great talking to you, and I hope that this will enlighten some people if they don't know about the market, and if they do, it will encourage them to come out. We've got beautiful weather right now. There's a market today, So come on out, everybody, and listen to those birds.
Listen to the birds. Spring is here.
Yes, it is. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.